Hi, so in this video we'll see how you can register patient in Livehealth. To register patients in Livehealth, you need to select registration from this drop down if you're not already in registration page. Um, here you need to enter all these details. I'll show you, we'll go one by one and show you how you can register a patient. So I'll just enter a patient name. So I'll just patient name. Whatever the patient name you can enter here. National ID number. So if you enter the national ID number, it will auto pick the age and gender of the. So I'll just copy paste one which I have already. So when I enter the ID number, it automatically gets the date of birth and gender from the system, from the ID. For this to work, you need to have this Livehealth plugin installed and enable the plugin. So if it is not enabled or installed, just ask the IT team to install this plugin and enable this plugin in your PC. Once this is done, you can enter the client name or you can enter the client code. So it's select, and if you enter the client code, automatically the referral will be populated. If there are more than one referral, it will show in this drop down and you can select those two, one of the two. If it is a Phonema patient, you can enter the worker code and doctor code here. So if when you enter the worker code, it automatically detects this is a Phonema patient and the report will be mentioning that this is a Phonema patient. If you leave this blank, it will automatically convert to a normal report. Similarly for insurance, if you have the insurance number, automatically it will convert to insurance patient. Proposal number, reference number, agent name, agent code. So you can enter all of these details over here. Once you check all of these details are correct, you can register the patient. The only mandatory fields in registration are the patient name, age and gender. So age and gender is picked by IC. So only mandatory fields in registration are patient name and patient IC. That means if you just enter patient name, patient IC, it will pick the default organization and referral, which is self. So you need to enter this as well. So important things in mind is patient name, IC, organization, referral, and if it is Phonema, then worker code, doctor code, and for insurance number and insurance details. So once you enter all of this, you just click into registration. So once you register the patient, automatically you will be coming to this page, which is the billing page. Here you will enter the patient, whatever test he has requested. So either you'll see the request form, and whatever tests you need to add, you can add. So you can add the test or you can directly add packages. So if I add full blood quick count, it will add the test. But if I add directly, say suppose BP 180, then I can add, just click again and enter again and it'll add. So all these tests which are there in BP 180 will automatically be added. So no need to add manually. So whatever tests are there in BP 180 will automatically be added. You just check if everything is correct in this and then click on confirm and proceed. Once you click on confirm and proceed, you will come to the next page, which is the billing confirmation page. Here you can update the sample date, collection date. So if the sample collection date is different than today, you can change the date and also change the time. So I'll just change the time to say 11 AM. So I'll select and just like this and click on update. So once I do this, sample collection date is changed. So I can receive one by one, or I can receive all samples from here. If say suppose urine sample is not received right now, you can just receive these two and print the barcode and stick on the tube, or you can just directly receive all if all of the samples have been received. If you want to only print the samples for sticking on TRF, then first you can click on print all samples and then click on receive all samples. So it will print two barcodes, one which will just print and second time it will print and receive it together. So you don't need to update go differently. The other thing which is there is if you want to edit, if you are using manual sample ID, sorry, if you're using pre-barcoded samples, then you can update this automatic sample ID with the manual ID by just clicking here and then update. Once you do that, you can receive all sample and print. So suppose if you forget to receive, or if one of the sample is not received, and then is later received, then you can go into accession from here, from pending accession, and here you can see one of the sample is not yet received, so you can receive from here. So all of the samples which are not yet received will come in pending accession. From this accession drop down in accession, in pending accession it will show all the pending samples, and from access it will show all the samples which have been received till now. So this is how you can receive samples. To know more about detail in how to receive samples, check out the other video which shows how you can receive samples. See, suppose you forget to add, so during billing you forget to forget one test, so you need to go into add test to bill. So from registration, just go to add test to bill and then select the patient. Once the patient is selected, then select the bill and select the test name. So suppose you forget to add urine test, and then click on add test and add to existing bill. Yes, I'm sure. So now the test has been added to this. If I just search again the patient, now you see the urine test has been added to this, and I can add more if I want. I can add more. I can add one and then add the second one. So I can keep on adding tests into bill and add all of those into existing bill. So this is how you can add tests into existing bill. Okay, so that's it. That's how you can register and print samples from Livehealth.